Wanted to do a video today. This is going to have a lot of similar concepts from how I lost 30 pounds of fat in 30 days. You can go to my YouTube channel and look up the video, or YouTube search Seiluke, how I lost 30 pounds of fat in 30 days. This is going to be very similar. This is going to be very authentic, very genuine. Just for you all know, maybe YouTube after a year will pay me like 30, 50 bucks for this video. It's not about that. This is my charity work. This is me giving back a little bit, and helping some of you younger souls, because I'm at the point in my life where it's about the legacy, right? It's about the spiritual legacy. And if us carrying $1 million this last year in diseases on our YouTube channel, without charging anyone, just running on donations and maybe like $150 a month from YouTube, doesn't say enough, then you can close out this video. The question I get asked so many times is how did you master cryptocurrency trading and just general investing on a very volatile level so fast? You know, Paul, my camera guy, who is a pretty sharp individual. I would consider him that, considering that he's heading for $1 million this year, possibly in cryptocurrency, and he's only 27. Was already in cryptocurrency trading for a couple of years before I got in last year. He was the one who actually told me about it, and I believe in 6 months he was already like, holy cow, you're learning this really quick. And then now this year he was, I was the one giving him calls, and he didn't listen to me. And guess what? Those cryptocurrencies I called, they went up 700, 1,000%. Now, I have somebody that owes me a lot of money, so I kind of missed out. But anyways, that's a different story. There's going to be plenty of more 600, 1,000% later this year. But say, Luke, so how do we do this? How do we get to 1,000%? How do we get to 600%? It's going to be the same exact advice I give in how I lost 30 pounds of fat in 30 days. It depends on who you are. What? That's not what the get-rich-quick real estate programs told me. That's not what Dan Locke told me. That's not what Ty Lopez told me. That's not what Grant Cardone told me. That's not what the get-rich-quick cryptocurrency programs told me. They told me they would give me 600% in a week. Do you want my advice? My honest advice? The truth? The unbiased, bought off advice? This is not bought off, it's endorsed, none of that. It depends on who you are. Now, I'm not going to just tell you it depends on who you are and then just say goodbye. I'm not trolling. We all, as I say in all my videos, we are all 400 trillion to 1 individuals. Every single one of us on the inside is completely different than the next person. Now, that's only when you truly discover yourself on the inside. That 400 trillion to 1 unique, characteristic traits and talents and gifts and so on, that you keep growing on the inside, right? That's who you are. You keep growing who you are on the inside, and you stand up in who you are. This is very obvious for some of you more mature individuals, right? So everyone's going to have a unique style. So how you improve your style and you get better at trading and investing and trading, if it's either stocks or cryptocurrency or whatever it may be, whatever country you're in. Cryptocurrency is universal and the most volatile and the best one right now, I would say, hands down, statistically speaking, not just, me talking out of my butt. Besides GameStop. GameStop was something else, but that's a different story. So how do you improve them? And this is how you improve. Your style is through wisdom. Well, what's wisdom, right? Because in nowadays technological world that we live in, with all these fake self-help gurus appearing around every corner, right? You want to just buy bananas or milk at the supermarket, and you go onto your phone to look up a recipe, And it's like this fake self-help guru just pops up on your phone while you're at Walmart or, Fry's. You're just like, what the hell is going on? What is wisdom? I wrote about it in my 150,000 page book of life. Wisdom is not just the mastery of time or patience, which is a deep understanding, but wisdom is also hands-on experience. You can go to corporate college all day long and gain all of this vocabulary and history and repeated information that you're never even going to use. I had a friend that was a computer programmer, and he went to college for 4 years and he said he learned a bunch of history and vocabulary and repeated information, and he had to teach himself while he was in his dorm how to actually computer code. And even then, that was hands-on experience, and then he had to actually go out and apply that, right, and actually gain more hands-on experience. That's what wisdom is. It's life experience, right? Life experience, like literally the science of life that Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla studied their entire adult life. The science of life. This is life science, life experience, wisdom. So how do you become wiser then, or master trading or investments or cryptocurrency? It's exactly that. You're going to have to go out there and get some hands-on experience. And when you were a child and you threw that baseball, or you were a child and you threw that football, whatever, maybe some of you played Foursquare. I don't know what games you played as a child. I know some of you were a little bit more unfortunate and you didn't get to play games as a child. You know, you're running away from bullets and people shooting you. Well, whatever game you played as a child, right? Maybe I think I've been writing my book a little too much. My medieval fantasy book, a little too much, right? We're getting a little extreme there. But when you first threw a baseball as a child, it was not very good. When you first shot a free throw as a child, it was not very good. Don't worry. I understand. If I'm teaching someone how to do something, and I understand it's their first time, I'm there to help them to improve. And when I have a student that actually wants to fail and wants to screw up, for they can then learn and grow, I'm going to keep that student. The one student that shows up and just thinks they're the shit, and excuse my language, and when they fail and you want to correct them or give them some advice that they can use, and they just go, hey, I'm going to do it my way, that's fine. Because then I take a step back and I accept that they have to learn the hard way. All of you have to learn the hard way. Because you all have your own unique characteristics and trading style you're going to have. So you have to fail, and you have to just play around. Now the beautiful thing we have here on Robinhood, or not Robinhood, but I think Webull and some other, trading platforms. I don't endorse any of them. I don't even understand or know anything about Webull really. Besides that, you have the ability to practice trade. Literally, there's no real paper or real money involved. It's just all for practice. And people think or refer sometimes to the stocks or cryptocurrency as a bet. It's not betting. It's not the casino. We have all of life that's vibrating on a frequency. All of life that is alive. You and I, we are vibrating on a frequency. We are life. Therefore, the stock markets or Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies is nothing more than a large gathering of individuals, life. Therefore, there is a science behind it to where you can predict down to about 75, 85, 99%, depending on how much practice you have, what's going to happen. Depending on your own unique trading style that you are going to develop. And you're going to master your own unique trading style. Not everyone wants to do volatile trading like me. I've mastered how to, do 1,000% over the course of, 2 or 3 months. How to do 500%, 600% over the course of a month or two. But it was not pretty. It was not pretty getting there. There was a lot multi-$1,000 losses. There's a lot of breaking even after that. Then after the breaking even, a couple, glimpse of what could be, and then what could be turned into a reality, and that reality just kept growing. It's going to be the same for all of you. Take advantage or maximize the practice trading that you can do on some of these apps. Or if it's cryptocurrency and you can't practice trade, then just make your own thing, right? Literally get a notebook and write down the cryptocurrency you would buy and then how much, and then follow it for a week and see how much it goes up. And then buy another cryptocurrency, or maybe use the profits that you made and buy more of that cryptocurrency, and just do that for a month, right? Every day or every week for a month, depending on if you're a weekly or monthly or bi-monthly trader, whatever it may be, and just get practice, get repetition for a year. Cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. It's going to be here next year. Now, if you are really urgent or really motivated and ambitious, then practice for at least a month. And then the second month, whatever worked for you, keep doing it, but just keep practicing what worked for you until you have it down to a fine line where you have a 99% chance for success, 75% chance for success. Kobe Bryant would still miss shots. NBA athletes still miss shots. But if you look at the shots to If you look at the attempted shots to actual shots made, they're very good, especially the point guards, some of the point guards. And if they're having a hot game or a hot month, they're just like 22 out of 25 shots, right? So keep practicing until you get to that professional level. And there's going to be a lot of reps. Kobe Bryant would shoot thousands of shots before every game. There's hundreds of shots that go on before every game. He would show up before the other guys even got there. And by jolly gee, why do you think after he retired, he went on for some time into the entrepreneurial and investing and all of that field? But I don't want to go there. I hate to end this video on a sad note, but this is the lesson. This is what it's about. And I know some of you were expecting some get-rich-quick thing, but it doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. And if it is, you're going to be a one-hit wonder. And I don't want you guys to be one-hit wonders, or I don't want you ladies to be one-hit wonders. I want you to build some authentic or genuine value. I don't want you faking or pretending. You're never going to make it. And if you do make it, you're going to be a one-hit wonder. I want you to get there through the repetition. But through, like I said, maximize your resources. If something works, don't stop. If something works for you, then keep perfecting it. Keep fine-tuning it. Every quarterback has got their own unique throw that they've fine-tuned over and over and over again. Every fighter's got their own stance and their own punch and their own kicks that they've fine-tuned. Fine-tune whatever worked for you. Don't stop. Keep fine-tuning and get creative and play around with it and, maximize whatever works for you. And maximize the ability to just trade for free and get some practice reps. Even if it's cryptocurrency and you got to just use your imagination with a notebook. Get some practice in, right? Don't just... Alright, some of you are like me, right? You want to do trial by fire. Just jump right in and learn the hard way. Then do that too. But don't stop. Keep going and keep pushing. It's determination and persistence that overcomes any amount of intelligence. Intelligence, I know people with degrees off the wall that are broke. It doesn't mean anything. Hands-on experience or wisdom in whatever field you're in and becoming new versions of yourself, true value is priceless. That's something that doesn't matter how smart you are. If someone's actually writing real goals and becoming a new version of themselves, that's something that overcomes intelligence any day, along with hands-on experience. This is how you improve your cryptocurrency, or my honest advice on cryptocurrency trading and investments.